Hello guys, good morning. I sound like death. Nothing I can do about that. However, I can show you the carpet's in. Oh my god, it's been so long. It's taken so long. I've wanted to die so many times because of this damn carpet. It's in. It's round the alcoves. I didn't do this. The building team did. Aren't they amazing? It's wonderful. Anyway, we've had some updates. So basically this carpet's going to go down the rest of this corridor because there is enough of it. There's more than enough of it. So that's the plan. They've just gone on a little bit of a break because that was apparently really difficult. And yeah, I don't blame them. My whole room smells of cat food because the cats had to stay in here because they get upset when there's people. So yeah, the food had to be brought in so they'd eat. Maple's worrying me a little bit because he's eaten like 2 whole tins of food and then he ate like some dry food as well. Like, we put out enough food for all 3 of them. Maple's eaten it all, you know. I think Walnut got like 2 or 3 mouthfuls of kibbles, and Ash has just had treats. So, but Ash I don't worry about. She's the most frightened, so she's just like, I'm not eating until the people are out of my house, which is fair. Yes, some more updates for everybody because it has been a while. For me, it's been exactly the same amount of time for you, but for me it's been a while. We are having the trees cut down hopefully this week. They have to have a chat with the farmer because the cows are still in the fields at the moment. So what they're hoping to do is to sort of like usher the cows to another section of the field and keep them up there while the trees come down. It's only like 4 or 5 trees, but they are big, and they will make a lot of noise when they come down. So it's yeah. We're also really close to pheasant season now. I've seen one. One appeared, you know, very close to the garden. I was like, ooh, hello. So we're getting there. We're getting near the edge now. Yes, we're also trying to get the electrician in, like, officially. We'd like to have our building team, our electrician team and the plumbing team all in at the same time now. Don't know if that's going to happen or not. We'll see. And updated plans for the kitchen and bathrooms. Ooh, the bathrooms, oh my gosh. I feel like we've gone around in a very big giant circle with the bathrooms because we were going to have them done by a bespoke company. Then we were talked out of that because of people telling us that it was too much and we could do the work ourselves. Then we've obviously been using the bathrooms now around the house for a couple of months, and the more you use them, the more we realised there were a lot of problems. So first and foremost being nothing is actually bolted down properly. So if you like sit on the toilet too fast, the whole thing moves. It's actually quite scary. I did that in the middle of the night. I was like, oh fuck me. It's just, oh my god, I'm going sideways. Like, please no. I was actually really scared I'd broken something, but I haven't. It's fine. The pipe in the bathroom, in the family bathroom, is leaking constantly. That wet patch I showed you guys, yeah, that is actual dripping water. So the stop tap isn't big enough. What's basically happening is every time the boiler reheats and repumps the pressure upstairs, it causes water to come out of that little area where the pipe's open, and it's like, oh, okay. So the only way around that is basically to cut down the hot water usage upstairs, but that's the only shower. Get straight to. We've had the first bill come through in terms of electricity and water usage. It's very large, very large. We were told this house is heated in the worst way possible, and now we know why. Oh my gosh. So yeah, the boiler tank needs to come out. So basically what we've kind of done in terms of bathrooms now is we're back with the bespoke company because the amount of work we would have to do it ourselves and the amount of time our building team would have to put in, I honestly don't think we'd save enough for it to be worth it. Like, the quote we got was actually really good. So last night, I think, or the night before, my mum ran that by my dad's brother and his wife. It's my aunt and uncle, isn't it? Yeah, my aunt and uncle. Because they've had bespoke work done all over their house. When I was little, their house was like a mansion to me. I still think it kind of is, but yeah, they had bespoke work done, and they actually said that the quote we got for the bathrooms was really good. Like, it was really good. It's better than the one they got, and their bathrooms are done really, really well and really, really nicely. All she said to us was just make sure you can, go and pick the tile colour yourself and stuff like that. But the thing is, our bespoke bathroom company we went with actually invited us to go down and choose all that stuff. So I'm like, well, yeah, that was included in the price. So actually, yeah, we did find a really good company. They can't do any work for us until next year anyway, so we're not in a rush for that. But I'd like to believe we've finally made a decision in terms of the bathrooms. I'm going to mentally check it off my list, because other than that, we're going to go round and round in a circle. Whatever work the plumber, who we do have coming, whatever work he wants to do to make the bathrooms livable, I'm happy with. But honestly, all I needed for him to do is plumb that bath in. I would like to have a bath. Just one. Please. One bath. Anyway, that's that. Now the kitchen, it's still in the same state, because we're at a point now where if we lift up any more of the floor, we are going to have to move the washing machine, and we need that. So I don't want to move that floor. Mum doesn't want to move that floor until we have all the building materials and everything else we need to level and replace that floor. Now, we've picked out the click tiles that we're going to have, the clipboards we're going to have. They are like a really dark grey slate and then a really light grey slate. So the light grey is going to be for the washing machine area, and then the dark grey is going to be for the kitchen area. We've gone with clipboards for several reasons. First off, they are readily available around here. There are loads of them, and because there's so much competition, we can get them at a really decent price. But they're also really well made around here, so it just seems like the most obvious. If we want lino, we've got to go to Swansea, and I don't like lino enough to do that. So yeah, but we're gonna line it properly. So I've picked out a company for that. They provide the lino. It's the gold squidgy stuff that my dad found for our old house, and I always loved bouncing on that in the bathroom because it's great underlay. So that's going to go in the kitchen. We've also found clipboards for this room I'm in as well, for when it will go into my mum's sewing room. We're going with the beach theme, so it's like this light sanded rough wood with all these textures in it. I really like it. She's found some really nice pieces there. We are not going to do anything with that for a while, because when we order this stuff, we need to order it all at the same time, because the walls in the kitchen, right? We have on this side of the kitchen, right? It's a mix of board and then plaster and stone from the old build, where it encroaches on not the new build, it's that mid build, 1950s, 1970s. I think it's 70s, isn't it? It's the 70s build. Yeah, that was done with. It's like they built the wall, then they built a frame, and then they've put chipboard over the top, and then they've painted over the chipboard. So it's a bit complicated. So, on that wall in particular, that's where the cooker's going to go. So that's being tiled. we have the tiles. We've had them for ages. They are the heat-proof tiles and they're designed for the Smeg cooker because it whacks out heat. On the big wall at the back, which is all plastered and brick, that's where we're putting the lime paint because that's for the old stone walls. That's going to go all the way around up to the washing area, where we're going to leave that because we don't know what's happening with that. We can't do anything while that old boiler's still there. It will be ripped out eventually. Mum wanted to make a feature of the fireplace, but the previous people have destroyed it. So, like, they've ripped bricks out of it. So it's not nice, but we could replace it. So that's up and down. Then there's the window wall. That's just going to be painted. Again, lime paint because it's stone. The side wall before the conservatory, painted again, limestone. Then there's the chipboard wall. Yeah. I don't want to waste, we decided we're not going to waste paint on that because there's no point. The paint will not adhere to chipboard. So we'd have to line it with liner paper. Well, we've just spent days getting the liner paper off. I don't want that stress. So we've found wall panels, right? Wall panels. And okay, I like them. They're the kind you see in the houses from National Trust. So you've got a long wall panel and then like a short square wall panel, and then you've got the coving, which is like a strip that goes down the bottom, or skirting I suppose. We then have the beading, which goes onto the clipboards at the bottom, so it's kind of going to go coving and then beading down the side, because it's all matching up in the corners, where the units are going. You won't see that anywhere, so it's an interesting transition from white to black. I did question Mum about that, but she seems happy with it. Worst case scenario, apparently all you do with these panels is you sand them down and paint them. So we're buying them in white, and then apparently I just need to sand in between the crevices, and I will be painting in between the crevices blue, a bit like I did with my mum's doors. But yeah, the panels you buy are bespoke, so you have to get your measurements right for that. So when we do the kitchen, we're gonna do it all at once. It's gonna be one big ass job, basically, and it's gonna be a lot of people, hopefully working around each other. But yeah, we will get to that when we get to that, because basically we'd have to order the panels in, but I need to get them painted before they go up. But it's whether they need to be cut before they're painted. I think not. I prefer to paint them actually before they're cut, and then they can be cut, and then I can just do touch-ups if needed. Because I'm not painting the main bulk area of them, I'm just painting details. Anyway, that's the plan for the kitchen. The kitchen is going to be its own video, I just know it. It's going to be a couple of days and everything. But yes, we're now getting onto the electrician to come in to finish the electric works and the ceilings, so that the ceilings can be finished. And as soon as that carpet's fitted, I believe they're moving on to my bedroom, the big room, which needs to be emptied, and then the ceilings need to come down. Nightmare. Hello, it's time for the midday update. This is the finished carpeted room, plus bed. The bed is in. That's the bed my mother has chosen. I think the mattress is the right size, because it's one of those Eve mattresses that expands. She was worried because they put it on the bed and it was like half the size, but I'm kind of watching it and it's like, it's expanding, it's getting there. Anyway, we'll see. So yep, it's all carpeted and finished. This camera's sort of cooperating with me. Problem is, it tracks my face. Every time I try to do like a room swing round thing, it's like, no, where's your face going? And it follows my face. Anyway, I'm very close now. So we have a little bit of time. Just sit on this very squidgy bed for a minute. We've got like 15 minutes, I think, to shove all the furniture in here, and then we need to call the Saundersfoot antique shop, which is holding the bedroom furniture for us, and hopefully they'll have a free weekend where they can just like, well, come and drop our stuff off basically, and cast it all up to the room, with the exception of the large chest of drawers, because that's not fitting up those stairs. Like, no. Anyway, that's the update. I can show you guys this again when we have the furniture in, but yeah. A room is finished. Well, except the light, but you know. Who really cares about the light? So I thought I'd show you guys what's happening with the hallway. It is now carpeted. This wall we've bought a sander for. As soon as the sander's here, we're going to sand all this rubbish off and then get it wallpapered. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that noise is the tractor which is taking down one of the trees for us. Finally, it's the one that's leaning into the house, which is brilliant. That's the one we were worried about. The rest of the trees are coming down at the end of the month when the cows are out of the field. Totally understandable. But they're doing the one that could destroy the brand new roof, so we're so happy that's coming down. This is what's left of my poor office. It is now everything from what will be my bedroom. So I'm going to give you guys a good look. Whoa, the echo is insane. So this is actually going to be my bedroom. These wardrobes are coming out still. They're going to have a really good whack at that tomorrow. This is the first time I've seen inside these wardrobes. And to be frankly honest, like mould. Yeah, it's what I was worried about. There's a lot of mould in this room, as well as some butterfly friends, but I think they've probably died. They've been in here for a while. So they've had a bit of a crack at the roof. They're going to continue that tomorrow. I'm going to get out of here because it's actually rubbing my throat a bit raw. You guys have seen this? This one. It's all aired out now and vacuumed up clean. So, yeah, we're having a lot done. Today it just feels like things are moving. My mum's bedroom is now finally a bedroom. Like an actual, proper, legit bedroom. And my ship's on the windowsill. I haven't seen that ship since moving here. I have loads and loads of ornaments. They're all safely packed up in a bedding box which is under here. Because my glass cabinets can't be built until my room's done, and that's a long way away. Oh, my whole room smells of cat food. Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare, but things are happening, and more importantly, it's happening all at once. Is that more importantly? I don't know, it might be just as important. Anyway, things are happening. We have actual physical movement on the inside of the house, and I can feel it. I need to go close the doors. Cats, we have cats. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I love the way my brain works. It's like, remember things at the last second. So, this door. Oh god, that was difficult to shut. And this door. Okay, 2 locked doors. That would have been a nightmare to remember like last second. Because yes, the cats will go in the attic. And yes, they will get stuck. The good news is they brought most of the ceilings down and there have been no mice. No dead animals, no carcasses of any kind. Phew. Relief. However, I still hear tapping on the roof sometimes and they haven't really moved all of it. So I thought that noise, that ticking noise, was like the start of my cat throwing up. I was like, oh, please no, please no, please no. It's not. It's the sound of them pulling the tree down. Anyway, so it's exciting. And yeah, a little bit relieving. So tonight I think we're going to call Saundersfoot for the antique furniture. We still haven't done that and it's 4:30. What are the odds? Well, they do have a Facebook site as well, so we can send them a message on Facebook, I suppose. And there was something else we had to do today. I told Alexa to remind me to do something at 6. I can't remember what it was. Oh, Tesco food shop. Yes, we're out of food. We're only starving. It's fine. Oh, yes. So hopefully I'll have a lot of progress to show you guys in terms of the inside of the house. I have more painting to do. 1,000 joys.